Hello and welcome to, I guess, Let's Try Neverwinter Online Beta with me, Tagore. This is probably just going to be one video. I'm going to showcase making a character and maybe the first few levels of a class. So let's have a look at all the characters. I actually haven't had a look through all the characters. I know what humans and elves do, but the rest I've not been paying attention to. This one down here, if you can see my mouse, coming soon. I believe that's the Drow class that Heroes of Never... No. I don't know. You have to pay for a pack. You get that. So, yeah, you only unlock that if you pay for it. So we've got the Half-Orc, which is a combination of Half-Orc and Human. By the way, this is based on Dungeons & Dragons 4E, I believe. Or 4.0. I'm not sure. I saw 4E in the forums, but whether that's right or not. Anyway, so we got 2 Dex, and either 2 Con or 2 Strength. So it's probably going to be a Warrior or Rogue. Your critical hits do an extra 5% damage, so definitely a Rogue. And bonus run speed after you enter combat. Okay, interesting. Humans probably make the best Guardians. Increases defense, +2 to any ability score. Not as good as the rest of them who get +2 to 2. But they also get an extra heroic feat, which could be considered really good. And we've got Dwarves, who are also good Guardians with Stand Your Ground, increases resistance to... I bet you Dwarves become a very popular PvP class with the increased resistance to knockback and repels. Like, this may completely change. This is what it is now. 2 Constitution, 2 Strength, or Wisdom, so... Wisdom. I don't know what uses Wisdom. Oh, we'll have a look at the classes afterwards. And Cast Iron Stomachs. Increased resistance to dots. That's cool. Everyone's favourite Halflings. I should show the male characters of these as well. This is what the basic ones look like. They're the female ones. Halflings, small, resourceful race. Kind of like the Halflings out of Lord of the Rings. I guess a lot of these are pretty much the same as Lord of the Rings, except for Tieflings. They get nimble reactions. That's cool. Charisma or Constitution. And bold. Resistance. See... So far, a lot of these, I guess, like, well, Elven Accuracy. Ability scores, see, I don't see the elf being very good, a good fighter. Like, I don't think it would matter, but... Increases critical strike, increases chance to critical strike, so that's probably any DPS class. Then you got the Half-Elf. Grant 1 to non-class ability score. I don't know why you'd ever want that. +2 Constitution, Charisma, or Wisdom, so it's the same as the Elf. And then Knack for Success, which is an interesting one. +1 to Deflect, Critical Severity, and Gold Find. That's very interesting. It's like, I don't know, that's just an odd one. And then you've got the Tiefling, who is essentially a infernal, so a demon, essentially an heir to a demon. And they have a tail. By the way, the males look really bulky. So yeah. They get deal additional blow to targets below half health. Charisma, Constitution, and Intelligence, and Infernal Wrath. So, I think I'm going to play a Half-Orc. And so here are the classes. Got the Guardian Fighter, which is pretty much your tank. It's got block, enforced threat, fighter's recovery, dungeoneering. Those are things you get later on. Coming soon, which is the weapon spider, I believe, but we can't see that yet. We have your control wizard, who is at the moment limited to to cold and arcane. I haven't seen that one yet, but okay. Yeah, so you do cold damage and arcane damage. If you notice here, you've got Dungeoneering, Arcana. There are a lot of little it's kind of like a crafting profession thing. I don't know how to explain it since I haven't done professions in this game yet, but essentially there are like little nodes that you can... If you think of any other MMO, say World of Warcraft or Star Wars, The Old Republic, there are nodes where you harvest stuff. Well, you actually get an inbuilt version of them with this. So Arcana, you have 100% chance to do it, and then you can pick up kits for all the other ones, which give you a 65% chance as far as I know. Anyway, then we've got clerics. I have not played a cleric. I've played the control wizard and the guardian fighter. I must say I enjoyed the control wizard, but they have an interesting hand movement thing. So they have their floating orb and they have to have their hand up all the time, and it looks just silly. Your cleric is your healer. I think they're the only person who can heal. And then you got the Trickster Rogue, which is the class I'll be playing now, because it sounds like fun. You got Stealth, untranslated currently, so you can see this is a beta, and Thievery, so we'll do the Rogue, a female Rogue, and I like how she holds her daggers. And I'm actually quite happy with that. Dexterity, Charisma, and Strength. So we'll go like that. That's actually, I really like that spread for my class. That's one of the best spreads I've had. So base stat, you could actually, I could probably get that up to 20. But I don't think I need to. I'm not sure how these will change later on, but 18, 15, 15 for my primary and secondary seems good. And now I can customize. I am blind currently in one eye, and I have one eye. So there are lots of, well, not lots, but there are some. Actually, no, there are quite a few editing options. Head shape. Peaked lips. Did I see chiseled? I did. Let's go with a chiseled face. Let's just go with natural. Let's do something outrageous. Yeah. Match my eyes. Well, that's ridiculous. Whatever. Fine is good. Young. Pretty. Yeah, I don't know how they decided that, but whatever. Horns come from the tiefling. And now we can put some tattoos on. Let's do something crazy. Maybe a bit too crazy. The Rotting. No, I don't think so. Two-Face. Thunder Beast. Let's do... I think I did black. Yeah, we'll do black. I think I'll leave scars off. Like, if I wanted to, I could put a scar on. Face scaling. So, I'm not going to mess with this. I don't mind the current look. Doesn't look that bad, but you can change a lot of stuff in here. I will change the body toned. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave it on heroic slim. That's pretty good. And if I wanted to, the breasts are actually on a female character. Maybe it's because the chest is sticking out, but I love it how that's the first option. Let's just leave it down. I can put high heels on my character. Not very... I don't think I need to do that. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it... I'm going to put really big feet. I think that will be funny. And now we pick where our character comes from and our god. Currently the god is Saloon, and I could be a Saloon. Who would be funny? There are no evil gods, unfortunately, not yet. Sune, I think that's how you say it. Sylvanus. Moradin, Father of the Forge. Ogmar. Kelemvor, the God of the Dead. I recognize some of these because I played Neverwinter and D&D. I don't recognize all of them. Grummish. Skilled Warriors. Seems perfect. And I'm going to be from... I think I'm going to be from Arm. And a Hunter of Monsters seems good. I can put in extra biography, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Oh, no. No. I want Grummish, because that's an Orcish god, but it doesn't appear that I have him. Law, boring, Tempest. Tempest could be good. I think I'll do Tempest. Chantia, god of... I recognize Chantia. Yeah, no, I'll do Tempest. God of War. Or God of Battle, sorry. Yeah, it's Betty. And we'll just go with a random name. Or not. Random name doesn't work at the moment. Thank you. Thank you. That means I have to think of one. Way to put me on the spot. There you go, Rita. I don't know. B to go into inspect mode.
Look out! Straggling!
Hey, are you all right?
Move around using the W, A, S, and T keys.
First things first. If you notice, that chat is
Private Wilfred.
freaking
Press
tiny.
F when close to talk to him.
I can see all my options. I have relatively big, but first things first. Chat, you are tiny. I found for me, being blind as I am, 145 is decent. I actually haven't looked at all the options, but that's fine. That makes the HUD bigger. I don't need to do that. 106. That's slightly better. Okay, so this game has some interesting keys. First we've got the inspect, so I can look around, just press B. I'm currently naked, or as naked as I'm going to be. Then we have the Alt key, which allows you to select all your options, so I can see my character screen, my home page, which is welcome to Neverwinter stuff, the Zen Market Astral Exchange, the Zen Market, which is your pay to win or in-game shop, a journal with my missions, my social tab, which I'm not going to open because I do have friends, the guild roster, the mail, which, as you can see, doesn't actually work correctly unless you add a an actual post box. You have your help, you have the ESC menu, and the bug report, since this is a beta. We also have a world map and an instance. Cancel. As you can see here, you've got the queue. You'll do these later. I may get up to it or I may not. This is the Foundry. People who enjoy putting together and writing missions will love this because they can do their own. Oh. Oh, okay. Professions is starting up now. Okay. That's cool. Anyway, let's talk to Private Wilfred here. Obviously, WASD. If you notice down the bottom here, 1 and 2 are your your daily powers. Not really daily, because they build up to 100%, but you can have 2 on at a time. Then you have Tab, Q, E, R, which is your 4 primary powers. Over here you have your 2 active buffs, I think they are. I don't know, I haven't gotten far enough to know exactly what everything does. And then you have your left click, which is your basic attack, and your right click, which is you got 2 at-will powers. And then you have your potions. And if I show you my inventory, you have currency. What they've done is they put your profession assets and profession resources into a separate area, which is lovely. I wish more games would do that. And then you've got your adventure satchel, and they provide you with the adventure reward. This game is quite linear, as far as I can tell. Anyway.
Thank the gods. When I saw the Dracolich attack the ship, I was afraid there'd be no survivors.
A Dracolich is a dead dragon, by the way, I believe. I am seeking adventure and riches. I'm a female, so I shouldn't be saying it like that.
Riches? Up to you. As you may have noticed, Neverwinter is under attack. The necromancer Valindra is assaulting the city with her undead legions. Plenty of opportunities for an aspiring adventurer to make a fortune. Search the wreckage along the shore for your gear. It's dangerous to go unarmed right now. When you finish, head up to the camp at the top of the hill. They've got a nice warm fire up there. You'll feel better once you've dried out.
Thanks, I will. I can't.
Path leads to your next objective.
Oh.
Z to toggle it on and off. Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest's objectives. Press F to interact with characters and objects.
Okay, one interesting thing about this game, they have I'm clicking on it, but I don't need to. You can just press F to take all.
To open your inventory. Double-click an item to equip it.
So yeah, there we go. One other.
Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes.
Yes, I know. Shut up.
Quest tracker displays current quest objectives.
Oh, there you go. You saw my friends list, even though I didn't want to put it up. So I'm just gonna look around. There is a chest somewhere around here. I just don't know where it is. Anyway, so there's my attacks. You can hold down the mouse button to attack. Don't have to constantly click. So magic is a pain in the ass to aim, as far as I can tell, because if you aim off, their range is 80 feet, I believe it is. So what happens is that you hit the next mob without hitting, and then you can draw lots and lots of mobs. At the moment, potions are really good at lower levels. I've heard that they're actually quite hard to use at higher levels. And also, if you notice the glowing trail ahead of me, I don't know whether any of you have played Fable. But yeah, this game's like Fable. It like baby steps you through everything. So you got a quest trail.
Campfires or rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
So this will rest me up, give me all my health back. But yeah, so it would show you exactly where you need to go, which is good and bad.
Good to meet you. It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship. When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I'm...
Battlefly's triage.
Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse, the enemy is raising our dead to use against us. Acolyte Naaman is performing a ritual of Kelimvor to lay the newly dead to rest. That is sure to draw an attack here. I must stay and make sure Naaman finishes her ritual. Could you search the battlefield for any wounded we missed and send them here? After you finish with the wounded, go to Del McCall's camp and tell him our situation.
One melee range enemy.
So, one fun thing about this game is you can accept
Fire
quests.
reticule over objects and enemies to target them.
And after just saying accept, you can just listen to the voiceover while you run round. Actually, the rogue is quite powerful. I suspect I'm going to be very squishy though.
Cleric,
Come on.
am I glad you came along?
Actually, I don't know where I'll get up this, but fun note. I can actually switch to my fashion set, so I can run around in underwear. Funny how I crit while I'm wearing that. But yeah, you have you have just a regular, you have your armor and then you have another set which has basically got no armor whatsoever on it. Why do I have 19? I have a buff. Oh, campfires give you a 15-minute buff to every stat, which is nice. So you pretty much want to run through with a campfire buff all the time. And done. It's only easy now. Don't worry, it gets harder. I won't be two hitting things for much longer. By the way, you can't actually I can't actually gain experience yet. The quest route doesn't seem to be working properly on this character at the moment, but that's okay. It's not as if I haven't done this before. And I leveled up.
The
So,
level up guide displays everything you get for leveling up. It may also offer important quests.
okay, so Control P. It tells you what happened, and it tells you exactly what you've unlocked. So I just got Cloud of Steel. Tosses a barrage of blades, dealing low damage. Cool. I don't have to do anything, not yet.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces back. Thank you for aiding the wounded. They wouldn't have survived much longer with all the undead roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linkletter as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've got problems of our own here.
Of course you do. You're a dwarf. Broken
I'm
arrow.
afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to
No
Hothedon.
problem. So now we get up to...
Use Cloud of Steel to hurl a barrage of blades at your target.
So essentially, I throw knives at targets, turning me into a partially like ranged. It's a bit of fun. Marcos here at the moment just gives me background information.
I will answer your questions if I
Tiefling.
can, but do not break my concentration.
What happened here?
Valindra had a Dracolich under her control when she attacked Neverwinter. It attacked ships in the harbor, and then came straight for the city. My friends and I were helping Sergeant Knox defend the walls when it attacked. There was a terrific battle, and we were able to defeat it.
What are you doing now?
I don't know how Valindra got a Dracolich. Perhaps a deal with the cult of the dragon. The important thing is that we deprive her of it. When a Dracolich is killed, its spirit returns to a special phylactery. From there, it can possess the body of another dragon and be reborn. This Dracolich's spirit has not departed yet. I am trying to bind it here. If it cannot return to the phylactery, we may be able to destroy it and deprive Valindra of a powerful ally.
Okay, good luck. So for those uninitiated, a Dracolich is a dragon lich, I believe. I've not actually... I should be using my left click. Right click, actually. essentially what ends up happening is that said dragon, deprive it from leaving, good things happen, they can't be reborn. And then if you or you can destroy the phylactery that they return to, and then the spirit can't be reborn. Anyway, doesn't really matter unless you have to face one later on. That would be fun. Really? Oh, it has charges? I didn't even realize. The hell? Oh, okay. I get how that works now. Now I put my arrows in the bin. And they kill the red wizards up there. Or attack them at least. And I talk to Private.
We must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. The red wizards haven't been driven away, but this will at least force them to keep their heads down.
Yay, I'm level 3.
More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protector's Enclave. I must stay and deal with the red wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Okay, so I got my first encounter power, which is these 4 buttons here. This one's a daze. If I can get close enough to someone to use it without killing them, we'll try it on this guy. So let's take a look. That's cool. Yeah. It's on a cooldown. You don't have to worry about any type of mechanic for building or using mana, rage, whatever you want to call whatever they use in whatever games, MMOs you play. If indeed you play any. It's just wait for the cooldown. Although
Hello again. You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says warm clothes make for a warm heart. You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linklater gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
okay. So we got our first 3 potions of
Left
healing.
click on a visible location to travel to it.
And then welcome to the map that is so far. So we've got Neverwinter. And there's I've seen a couple of locations over here. And there's probably, I've seen 7 locations? 7, I think? 7 or 8 locations in the city. Anyway, Sleeping Dragon Bridge. I'll probably finish this area and get to the Protector's Enclave, because that's the end of the prologue.
We must go to their aid.
Trust me, we won't make it.
Double tap any direction to shift away from enemy attacks.
So yeah, that's that dodge I just did. You can also just press.
Stamina is low.
What happens is you got stamina.
Look out, Archer!
Mages can teleport, which is cool. But Guardians can block, so if you hold down shift, they have this blocking meter. Otherwise, everyone, as far as I know, everyone else relies on stamina, and double tapping in the direction either does their special evade, or pressing a direction and then pressing shift. So it essentially allows you to
They just keep coming.
get around the battlefield faster as well. So I'm just holding down the mouse button here and slicing and dicing everything. One thing I really like about the Control Wizard, later on they get this repelling strike, which essentially you can just push people off edges and stuff like that. Kills them. It's fantastic. A really high crit chance. And a really fast attack speed. I love it. I'm not sure what the range of daggers are though. 60, whatever 60 refers to. Oh, and the right comes up, or whatever it is. So, big red circle telegraphs her attack. Don't stand in it.
Bloodbath, flashing from target to target, dealing damage to each.
So I've got my first encounter power. Daily power, which is Bloodbath.
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
That's your action points there. These are all the daily powers they have at the moment. I suspect there'll be more since there are a bunch of repeats. They're also the same in both these. Didn't show you this. These are class powers. You get some at level 10. And you get them at different levels. And here's the general tab. So you've got utility, which is shift to quickly shift out of the way. Then you've got my other abilities, which are my racial bonuses, which are generally passives. And then you've got your skill. And here are the paths you can take. Currently there's only one, Master Infiltrator. I get Glooming Cups, Impossible to Catch, and at level 60, Shocking Execution. But none of that's available yet, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, a chest! You know what?
Spacebar to jump.
Yes, you can jump in this. Bizarre eye patch. Cool. I can't do anything with it. Damn. I was hoping I could equip it and have this bizarre eye patch on. Anyway, yeah, there's a chest in there. There are archers here. That's fun. And you can dodge attacks while they telegraph them. Or I could just walk away from them. Rolling away seems to use a lot more stamina than the mage blinking around. You were useless. He's gonna get himself killed. Actually, I already knew that, but... Okay, so far we've killed nothing but normals, I guess they are. Say hello to your first ranked dude. Essentially they have more health and do more damage. So let's go and engage him. Oh, that's irritating. 1. So as you can see, encounter powers do a lot of damage. Missed me. This guy's really slow and really easy. Come on. Just run out of his attack. As you can see, if you roll away or dodge the attack, you can resist it. Or just get out of its way. Now here's the irritating thing. You have to chase loot down.
The scroll of identification.
In this game also you have to identify stuff.
Click an unidentified object and select Identify to use the scroll and reveal the item's stats.
So I just got some better boots. Essentially, irritating thing is you never have enough identify scrolls, and they're actually quite expensive if you ask me to buy.
Sorry. Should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her... Find Sergeant Knox. Tell him what happened. ask him to check on my mother from time to time.
You're gonna die, Private. You're gonna die.
You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards. One of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.
See you, Wilfred. So with that, that's the end of the prologue, I believe. Yep, that's the end of the prologue. So, welcome to Protector's Enclave. This is the main city of what I've seen so far. Can I hide this? No. Because currently there are a lot of people complaining. You know what? I'll just change it to log. So we have our bazaar. So you've got merchants. You have money merchants and astral coin merchants. There are also seal traders. You get seals from doing like dungeons slash flashpoints slash whatever they call them in other things. We have our town crier who gives information about stuff. What do we have here? Grand Emporium is where you get your companions. This game does have companions. I can't get them till level 15, 16. Here's the postmaster. To get items out of the mail, you have to talk to this dude. So I don't actually have... If you can see here, I sent some stuff to someone. To take the items, you must be at him. The auction house, which is not fantastic at the moment, but it's okay. I'm in B, not map mode. There is a guild bank here. I don't know where the players get their own banks, but I haven't seen them at the moment. Over here we have the stables. You can get mounts. In this case, there's horses. If you have a look over in the distance, you see a bunch of people on horses. You can get titles, of course. But what game doesn't have titles anymore? Over there you've got the blades, which is the PvP, which is not enabled as far as I know at the moment. That's the bank over here. Moonstone Mask. Apparently you can teleport to it, but I have not found this teleporter that you can do it with, so... what else? I got a campfire up here. Guild registry to register your guild. On this side where I'm going now, you can pick up any founders stuff you can get, any founder stuff you get. So if you're a founder, you can pick some of it up here at the moment. Founder's agent. And on the opposite side, how do I actually get action points? Because different classes get action points different ways. Dealing damage. Okay, yeah. And here we are at the quest giver. Sergeant Knox, or the quest. He gives you a lot of quests.
Enclave needs your help. Wilfred is dead. Damnation. Too young to go out like that. I want to thank you for what you did on the bridge. We might have lost Protector's Enclave if the Harbinger breached the walls. Please, look at the chest behind me for a token of my appreciation.
One.
I'm an honest fighter.
Whoops. Yeah, sometimes the game does that. Anyway. I get a Hunter's Blade, which is a main hand. Excellent. And I'll equip that straight away, because it is much better. And now I can talk to him again. I don't know whether it's lag or an issue with the buttons.
Oh, we lost a lot of good people today. The Harbinger appearing so close to the walls does not
bode well for the safety of the Enclave.
I understand you lost quite a few of your belongings when the ship you were on was destroyed by the Dracolich. I can't offer you much, but I can supply you with some off-duty clothing. I'm sure you're going to want to relax and get out of your combat gear at some point. Talk to Supply Sergeant Queen. He's just west of here, through that tunnel.
So
I'll get you sorted out.
Talk to you about the second
Hello,
set of
adventurer.
gear.
I heard
This
about
is it.
What happened on the bridge? You stopped the Harbinger. We all owe you a debt.
So essentially he's just giving us a set of crappy clothes. So currently, instead of being naked, like I am now, I can... Yes. Wear some clothes. I now look like a peasant. I haven't actually seen any more of those drops, so... whatever. And that's... so far I've preferred the armor over the clothes. I'm not a big fan of the fashion clothes so far. As you can see some of the interesting things people are around us. I don't see many clerics. Although there's a devoted cleric. Rags to riches.
We're back. Good.
Thank you. And they stopped talking at some stages for some reason. Kind of irritating. And I may as well. I'll show you the dungeon. This is the first single-player dungeon. You can do it with other people as well. My first run-through, in fact, was with one of my friends who also got into the beta. So I'll do this, and then I think I'll end it there. Thank you. Hello? Sergeant Knox investigation. He'll open the gate. I don't know whether all the voices are in the game yet, because some things that look like they should be voice acted aren't. And you'll see it later on. The Nashers. So these guys are in favor. These guys are like rebels from the, if you've ever played Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter Nights 2, Lord Nasher. Lord Nasher Alagondar. These guys take their name from him. Okay. Kill. Yeah. I don't know what they represent. I think I got a codex entry on my other character who tells me, but meh. Kill. I'm actually losing a little bit hit points, but it doesn't really matter. So, I was talking about nodes. There's one of them. That was a thievery one, which is why I could use it. Coming up, there's a natural one, I think it's called. Currently, I'm pretty much one-shotting people with my encounter power. Later on, that will become better. So, okay, here's another one. This is a dungeoneering one. I can't use it yet because I don't have either a kit, which is essentially a one-use. It grants me the ability to use it to harvest from it once. So I get kits from this chest here. So I'll be able to show them to you. Kits have one use, and they have a 65% chance of actually succeeding. Personally, I don't think buying kits is really that worth it unless something really drops. So you notice I actually won that one, which was quite nice. So
Hit points are low.
yes,
Use
I
a
know.
health potion to restore them.
So see how he did the shield swing there? I dodged it because I rolled away. Damn it, my stamina. Ah. yeah, I got Scroll of Identify. Anyway, one other good thing about this, if you can't use it, there's the bugged boots. If you can't use it, it will always be red. Because it's not your class, so you shouldn't. They have a need greed pass system in here. If it's not your class, you shouldn't be rolling on it because you can't use it. Well, if you have ult, you can, but not ult, but really do it yourself. Like, don't steal it from other people. More than likely, you'll have one of every class at the moment, anyway. So, oh, I got an Arcana kit. So there's an Arcana thing down further on I know about. I haven't got any religion ones yet. The religious ones are the best I've seen, because the religion ones give you buffs as well. And I'm going to have to use a health potion here. As you can tell, I'm low health, and my screen has gone very, very red. Irritating, but that's okay. Potions, the minor potions, they're not the lowest level ones, but the ones that I've currently got heal me for 1,000. The next level up heal for 2,500. I'm not sure what the ones above that do, but I know the lowest ones only heal for 250, which I think that's what should be dropping instead of what's currently dropping. But anyway, ooh, okay. Use Arcana kit, 65% chance. So I'll probably fail this. Oh, I got it, wow. But I no longer have an Arcana kit in my inventory. If you use it, it goes away. I think they should change that, but we'll see what happens. I'm versing a wizard, that's irritating. Or a hexer. Get out of it. F. So you gotta hunt down loot, which is the most irritating thing in this game. So you see how it just runs everywhere. Painful. Nash's snuck into the vault. Find the secret switch. So if I turn this off, it doesn't show me where it is. So I can look around by myself. Lore object. But it glows anyway. This trail is very useful later on when you're, what will happen is areas get a lot bigger, and it's very good for not having to look at your map, which is why I enjoy using it, but it can be rather distracting, and in dungeons I often turn it off, because the dungeon's pretty damn linear, you can only go one way. So I will turn it off for the rest of this dungeon, since I don't need it. I have done this dungeon a few times. Also, currently in the beta, I don't know whether they'll fix this or not, but if you share a quest, so for example, Theft of the Crown, if you share it to someone who's not done it yet, they can just constantly accept the share and just keep doing the mission, and then eventually go on and do it themselves. So that's bugged. That's fun. One of my friends discovered that, and we reported that, because that is a serious bug, and you can just farm experience from it. Currently there's no reason not to use encounter powers, except for the cooldown. That's dungeoneering, I think, yeah. Encounter powers are actually pretty good. Depending on the class, they do different things. Obviously, a tank has the taunt. I haven't actually used the taunt yet, because I've not found the need to, but... Oh, there's a high-level soldier here, so I'll kill him last. I have defeated 50 undead. Roll away! Damn it. Probably could have killed him, actually. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think the mage can do 3, maybe 4 teleports before it runs out of stamina. At the moment I can do 2, so that's a bit skewed, so they'll need to change that, I think. This dungeon's almost done. Actually, not really. Kind of. In this game, currently, there are no death penalties. So it doesn't matter if you die. One good way to, deal with this class, obviously, is to draw with, whatever the assassin's blade is called. Oh, that's right, this guy comes out. There's an archer in the hole. Okay, time to drink the potion, because I was getting really low there. Ooh, a dagger. Inventory character. Can I equip that on my offhand? Rusty dagger, 11 to 13. No, yes, I can. Cool. Slightly more damage. Religion. There are also portable altars in this game, which are essentially portable campfires. Come on. Damn it, my stamina's horrible. Hopefully they change that, because not only being able to roll twice is annoying. Let's... Nature kit, that will use my last nature kit up. There you go. Nature kit broke, so I failed. That's what happens when you fail. Doesn't really matter. All you get is crafting material, so... See? Professional resources. Now I'll go down the other side to get the other 2 zombies. There you go. What can I say? You've pretty much seen the entire way this game works now. Powers. What am I getting after this? Level 5 I get bait and switch. Okay, that's cool. And Death Strike. That's cool. Let's teleport behind an enemy. And I'm up to the boss. So this is the first boss. This is like kind of like the Harbinger you saw before. Oh no, hurry and get the crown. The Guardian's waking up. And now I'm gonna run forward. Guardian of the 9. If you're interested, the 9 are should be Neverwinter's, Neverwinter 9 are the Guardians of Neverwinter. And they guard the Lord of Neverwinter, so 9... Ooh. 9... Can't remember what they're essentially the 9 bodyguards of the Lord of Neverwinter. And they have lots of powers, have lots of like authority and shit like that. Oh, he has friends. Cute. Run away. Dangerous. 1. So as you can see, saving your encounter powers for the boss. Not your encounter powers, sorry, your daily powers for a boss is generally quite a good idea. Get away from him while he's doing that. Damn it. stamina thing's really annoying. And now the boss is dead. You're too late. The crown belongs to the Nashes. Hopefully there's voiceovers there, because otherwise it's going to be boring. There you go, the portable altar. I was talking about that earlier. Ooh, leather of respite. Nice. So in this case, 2 AC, which is armor class. 5 recovery and defense. Before I end it, I'll pick up my belt and then show you the character screen and show you what things do. Except inventory, equip my belt, which just gives me extra health, I believe. Now I'll show you the portable altar. Yep, see, portable altar. I don't think it no, it does not refill the campfire buff, but it's really good for parties. Just plop one down whenever you're getting low health, and it just gives hit points. Now, character strength. Obviously, you've seen my attributes. Armor class increases damage resistance. My hit points, obviously, when they go down, I die. My different hit points, all the stuff I can equip. And I can take these off, which is really cool. Well, actually, it's really silly, because trousers. Oh. Huh. I wonder if you can get better ones of these, especially pants. I have yet to see a pair of pants drop. Hopefully they have them, because I'm at level 20 on my control mage, and I have the same pants I started off with. Then you've got power, which increases damage. Critical strike obviously increases your crit chance. Armor penetration, armor that's ignored. Recovery decreases the cooldown of your encounter powers and increases the amount of action points you gain. That's nice. Defense is obviously increases your damage resistance. Deflect, ignore large amounts of damage. That's cool. Regeneration increases. Okay, so increases your life regeneration. Life steal, that should be obvious. Steal life from enemies. And movement increases run speed. Have level, what you are. Your profile, I don't have any titles yet, but you can put titles here. Your history, so if I wanted to, I could write up like a piece of history that talks about how I killed the Neverwinter, the Guardian of the Nine, in a long drawn out battle. Yeah, there you go. That's bullshit, because I took barely any damage, but yeah. That's it. That's everything. Companions. You apparently can have 5 companions. One thing about your companions is, not only do you have to level them up, but you have to train them to unlock new slots. So they have 6 slots currently, 3 rune slots, which are just a base increase, and 3 jewelry slots, so you can give them rings and amulets. I think that's it. And they get stronger every time you train them. So starting at 30 seconds, and it gets longer every level. So at high levels, you probably want more than 1 companion, so you can train them. And there's Lord Neverwinter. Yeah, so you want more than 1 companion, otherwise you're going to spend a lot of time without companions. As I've already told you, I have not done crafting because I have not seen anywhere to learn to craft. And I'll turn in this mission. F. And the voiceovers are not working. Nash is bold enough to raid the vaults. Unfortunately, Nash has got away with the crown of Neverwinter. Powerful symbol of the right to rule. I wonder if that's the same crown you get in Neverwinter Nights 2? Anyway. And now finding honor.
The Nashes have stolen a crown of
See?
Neverwinter from the vault, but we still have a chance to recover it. We just need to catch the 2 thieves who escaped and trace where the Nashes are hiding the crown. We know that one of the thieves, a sly rogue called Honor Ray, uses a ruined building near the Driftwood Tavern as their hideout. The Nashes will flee if they see me or my squad approach, but you might be able to corner her and find out if Honor still has the crown.
That's it. So I can open my adventure quest rewards, so you get you get identify scrolls and potions of your level, and you get reward too. I don't know whether that's going to be the same. And I got a new power, bait and switch. So essentially, see, there's my alt. Oh, there's my alter ego or whatever it is, and I attack. There's a companion if you're interested. You can get a dog companion. You can also get lots of other things. You can get ghosts and people, mercenaries. You actually get one of the Neverwinter guards as a companion. You can get clerics, rogues. Yeah, there's lots of interesting things. This beta is almost over. I spent a lot of time with friends leveling a couple of characters to see what they were like. I just thought I'd make a video for you guys to show you what you can expect coming. This game is coming out. I don't know. I know there are 2 more beta events planned. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but it is free. It is technically free to play, but obviously with the cash shop here, lots of things to buy, and you can convert this Zen into astral crystals, and you can pretty much buy a lot of the stuff. Here you go, companions. So you've got Tomb Spider, Grebjaw, it's a rock element, Ghost, a Badger, Stone of Alu, I don't know what that is. A Boar, Cave Boar, Hawk, Wolf, Acolyte of Kellenvor, Kentorius Mage, Never Ember Guard, Sly Kobold, Wards. I don't know what these are, but whatever. And I see some mounts, some really cool mounts out there. A Warg. Also, if you get one of the packs, you get like a free mount. I don't know what these are, so don't ask me. And then you've got, of course, rename character slots, active companion slots. So yeah. Oh, so you will be able to get a bank. So that confirms that you will have bank, but it's not available yet. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let's try Neverwinter. I can't zoom in and out. That's the one thing that bugs me about this game. I want to zoom in onto my character, but I can't. I can here. That's pretty cool. There you go. Thank you for watching. Let's try Neverwinter online with me to go. Hope you join me next time for whatever I do decide to upload. And I'm ending it here at level 5, and maybe I'll see you, maybe I'll record another episode, or maybe I won't, and maybe you'll see an episode in the next beta when they've got a bunch of other stuff unlocked. And see you